New mantra, new talents, new oath. It's back. Huge nerfs. Finally, Storm Eye build progression. Ever wonder why Deepwoken content is like this? Is it because we are lazy? Yes. Well, actually, no. It's a bit more complicated than that, but let's go into the main reason.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
You see, these videos can make insane amounts of money. Kid you not. An update video that takes maybe 5 minutes to record and make can easily grab you of upwards of $50 if it blows up. Even for smaller content creators, these sorts of videos can easily make 20 to 30 bucks. For under an hour of work, you can see why these videos get spammed like crazy. And there will always be a clear audience for these sorts of videos. People are always interested in like new content and new ideas in general. I like to call it slop content. Think of Moist Critical when you see these videos. Add some vagueness to the title and the thumbnail and you can see why it works. Why switch up the method if it works so well for the higher ups? I see people upset, demanding that these goddamn YouTubers who clearly clickbait get their content creator roles removed from the Discord. But I ask you this, did that nigga Mr. Beast really get a paid assassin to kill him?
I hunted 100 people.
If the YouTuber can deliver on the clickbait, it will clearly reflect in their like to dislike ratio. Sure, you may have gotten clickbaited, but you were satisfied by the information in the video, so you're content. This is the basic formula for 1-minute videos. Find something slightly intriguing, think of the best way to make the audience click on the video, and bam! You just made an easy 20 to upwards of $100 in under an hour. But let's take a look at the real moneymaker, the ones you've probably been seeing all around YouTube. Progression videos are kind of free. Think of an idea to progress, record yourself getting in some boss raid fights, and tap in. Congrats, you probably just made like $100 or so, potentially more if they blow up. But you also gotta tap into the real method, making parts 1 through 3 to triple your income. One build can pretty much make you $300 or more. The process of making a solo prog does kind of suck though, and a lot of creators will just straight up tell you, yeah, that shit is ass. Now, what you see on the screen is usually just the cut down version of hours of footage of creators either just sitting there looking for good content through void walking, or just the tediousness of Deepwoken progression as a whole. To repeat all that stuff would almost make it feel like an actual 9 to 5. But of course, we're just playing a game, so it's not really that bad. But that pretty much explains a good majority of Deepwoken content you see on YouTube. It's not too difficult to make, just time consuming if you do progression videos. Pretty much anyone watching this video could do either of these two things. But let's cover some of the other sorts of videos that we don't see as much. You usually see this from smaller YouTubers, and generally those that are better at combat or focus much more time into combat. Some of these videos will have pretty good editing or edit a bit too much, but for the most part aren't too popular with the general public unless it's a good story or made to be funny. You also have ganking videos where people boss raid or try to show off a build. Speaking of showing off builds, build showcases I'd say are like the 4th most common type of video we see on Deepwoken. Generally, you know how it goes. You have a build where you think it's unique, or it most likely isn't, and then you tell your viewer how to get it with reasons as to why they should try it out. Usually you might see some sort of these videos kind of blend in with progression videos anyway, like, yo, best bomb progression. But regular build videos just have the completed build to show it off at max efficiency, right? After that, there really isn't much more variety in Deepwoken videos. You might have some other YouTubers that delve into different territories like speedrunning, but for the most part, I'd say these 4 that I mentioned are kind of the most common that you'll see on the Deepwoken side of YouTube. At the start, I said that there are reasons why it's the most common, and it is because it does make good money. I would know. But I think sometimes it also might just be a reflection on the game's content itself at times. Besides progression, build making, and its 2 PvP options of chime and ganking, Deepwoken doesn't really have much else to offer. Endgame content currently is in development, but there's really no clue on when that sort of stuff will arrive. There really ain't much else to make content on anyway, so hopefully in the future it can improve. Thanks for watching and for being here with me on my 1000th video, man. Peace.